Seeker chose to be last.
Me, Uttermost Ghostie Family Host, broadcasting to you from this therapist to entertain you to the utmost or as utmost as I am possibly able upon this day. Matthew, thank you for being last. Thank you for the head pats. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? I gotta tell you guys, I got to do some more physio yesterday than usual, and it was great. I was like, yeah. A little scared though. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little scared because, like, part of the physio that I have to do that I haven't been doing as much of is getting onto this recumbent, like, elliptical machine. I haven't been doing as much of it because it's been warm, and when it does the warm cold, I can't really make my legs do what I want them to do. I mean, to be fair, I can never let make my legs do what I want them to do, but, like, it's harder, right? And I can't even stand up half the time. So, yesterday I was able to stand up, and Goji helped me onto their comment, and we turned on Get Them Stronger Lungs. See, strengthening my legs is both a lungs, yes. My lungs are quite strong. They are strong, but yeah, when I do my elliptical, it makes it easier to do a little bit more with my leggies. So I'm a little bit better today. And Goji's gonna help me on there today too. Later. I can't scream as much though, because we have the window AC unit in now, so the window is constantly open technically. And I don't know how much my neighbors would be able to hear, but I do know that it's summertime and so there are children roaming in packs. I don't want them to hear me screaming. I don't know. Well, if they think there's an actual problem, then I gotta deal with that. Because then they go and they knock on your door and they go, "Hey, are you okay in there?" And they startle the ghostie. You go, and my legs go, eh. And then I'm stuck. Roving bands of children. They travel in packs to do such dastardly deeds like eat ice cream, run in the fields, skate in the skate park. It's terrifying, I know. No, I actually am quite glad to see roving bands of children, because roving bands of children outside mean they're not inside looking at a tiki-taki. They're outside. Even if they're looking at a tiki-taki outside, at least they're outside. No, most of them aren't looking at their phones. They're mostly talking, as what I've watched. Like, what a novel idea. So novel. But yeah, I am a little bit tired today, just cause that's how Ghostie be. Challenge rating 1 encounter, I assume, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I never leave my lair that often, so I don't actually know what the challenge rating are anymore. I don't know. The worst part about today though is that my right eye is just like twitching non-stop. My eye does this thing real twitch, and not like in the anime way of like twitch. It's like shaking constantly, so my vision is shaking, which is an interesting time. I will say that it is interesting, not pleasant. I would not consider it pleasant, but it is interesting. NTY. Yeah, there's a reason I have my blinks linked on VC Face, and it is because if I didn't, it would look really weird. It really would, it would. But it was probably a good idea that I didn't stream yesterday, because it did get so warm. It got so warm. 3 warm 5 me. Yeah, it's all good, and today we're gonna be finishing our community expedition on No Man's Sky. I didn't even have to log in yesterday to know whether we were done, because Goji, when he got home on Monday night, logged in to do his dailies, and it was completed. Hi Ronnie, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. It was completed! So I didn't even log in yesterday. I was like, no, we're not even starting this. We're not even starting this. Yay, thank you for headbats. Thank you for the headbats. There we go. Clear that. And then to not start far, far away. Oh no, it's not open! I'm a failure! 1 second! I have so many things installed on this computer. I don't even have StreamerBot open because I forgot. I'm sorry. Let me refund you those points. Now StreamerBot is open. No! See, even my voice fail. Even my voice fail. There we go. There we go. Now in question mark meant. Let's see if we can get and apply some fact, and then we'll know whether we can do an apply some fiction. Come on. The Mansky. Hi Mauser, how's it going? Yay, apply some fact works. So that means that in a few minutes the sun will rise. Yeah, in like 3 minutes we can do a fiction. Yeah. Mansky, how's everybody doing? I have so many things. I have so many things installed on my computer. And most of them I don't even get to play very often. Get to, she says, as she is housebound and likely has enough time and space to play video games most of her day. Other things? Nemansky. Gonna be playing Nemansky today. No Man's Sky or Yes Woman's Ground. Or maybe Non-Binary C. You're in the office? No! Tell them that a disabled opossum requires your attention. There we go. Nemansky! Thespian gas? Je ne comprends pas. Go chew on the cables in the office. Yes, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. I believe in it. What's Vespine gas? So that was that one, which means that, okay. Consult Specialist Polo. Yes. Wait, we need to collect the rewards. Red fireworks. Red fireworks are my reward. Okay. Well, yeah, we're gonna have... I think we get space battles today. I think we get space battles. We battle with our face. Hi, Specialist Polo. It is success, traveler friend. The core is complete with fragments of all. A very large fragment of Weaver. Well, yeah, because you gave... there was a population imbalance, game. You gave more people Weaver than you gave the other ones. Hello, Roz. What? Rosical Day. Yeah. That's a word. It is combination of all fragments. Big prison. Transducer. Simple. Okay. And I thought of a method to link prison to and exosuit. Small lens, portable, snake. Lens is safe, yes. But Hive is still dangerous. I did not ask you to try. Lens creates possibility only. Choice belongs to travel friend. Of course I agree to try. Blue friend. No. Opossum is a marsupial. They're often mistaken for being rodents, but they are marsupials. That means that they carried their babies in a pouch. Here's a possum picture. Opossums allowed humans to count past 5. Why did I just click on Discord on this computer? Matthew Damien, stop, go away. No. The world is collapsing. It's not collapsing, but I'm good. Okay, corrupted girl. We need gold. Got it. We need gold. Oh man, this means we won't have time for, like, we don't get another... Oh. Well, now we have gold. Thank you for that stretch, Srigios. I think I'm gonna put it okay, we'll put it over here. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Okay, so we did that. Destroy the hive of glass. Okay. Okay. Ghostie nervous. Oh, you know what we should probably do? We're gonna go back into... Hold on. We're gonna go back into the anomaly. Because there's a thing we didn't do. And also, once we complete the expedition, if it's very quick, because it looks like it's gonna be very quick. It's gonna be very quick. Then we'll switch over to another save. I was considering continuing the Pokemon Master save. I'm also just considering if we want to do something else, like go search for ship. We're gonna transfer all of this stuff here. It's actually not, well, we'll take some of this. Because we want us to have a good shot at things, right? We want us to be very good. So I'm only taking the best. The high rated stuff. B, we could do a B. We can have a bee. Excel efficiency. Yeah, we'll add that. Okay. And one last. Okay. Yeah, we want to soup up the ship that we're actually going to be flying on. So. What is this? Getting rid of some of this stuff. You. What are you? Right. So we'll put... Oh. Matthew Damon. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we're good there. What is this? This is our shield.
Oh boy, what flavor!
Just stopping in to say hi. No power due to daytime maintenance greater than less than.
Okay,
Now
thank you,
Varzel is first.
Varzel. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for 100 bits. I hope your power comes back soon. Okay, so this is... moving that there. I'm moving this here. That can go over there. And we'll change other things as we need to. What is this? This is shield? More shield. That's for pulse engine. Pulse engine. We're doing our best to soup up our stuff before we go. Cause I would like to do pretty good. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of all of my possums. Plutonium, that goes there. Tritium goes there. Warp cells. That is also... Oh, that's that. Okay. And then I don't think we need any of the rest of the stuff. They're all gonna laugh at you. Exactly. You're all gonna laugh at me. We can't have that. I can't have you guys laughing at me. Actually, I kind of can. That's half the reason that Ghostie makes jokes, even though she's bad at them. Lol, love now even. Rafflecopter. One might even say. Does your rafflecopter go swa swa swa? Lol. I don't know, I'm just being silly. I need to let you guys understand. Okay. Come at me, bro, I'm ripped. You can't stop me, I'm in a pot. having a possum in space. I am screaming loudly as I kill you. Might not even be screaming at you, it might be at my own ass. You never know. Possum fact. It's true. Possums eat up to 5,000 ticks per year per possum. So if you have an opossum in your area, then they'll eat the ticks and you are less likely to get Lyme disease. Hi, Atlas. I'm nervous. Don't shoot at me, I'm small. Wait. No, I need a... Yeah. Wait, where am I going? Fuck you. And you. The swarms are trying to stop me, but I will not let them. Boundary catastrophe? What do you mean boundary catastrophe? What's a boundary catastrophe? I'm killing arms. What is this? Where am I? Oh no! Boss is small. Look what I'm supposed to do. Get out of the way, swarms! I'm doing things. Fuck you. No, I'm good. I'm making sandwiches. As you can see, this is what making sandwiches is. I don't care. did. Living glass. Yeah, my standing is so good. Okay, what? Demand. Okay, approach the Atlas interface. Okay. We get to learn more Alice words, chat. Atlas, are you on fire? You tell me if you were on fire, right? He would have to tell me if he was on fire. Right time. I think these are words, but I don't actually know. If I'm honest with you, I don't know. I just collect them because I don't want... Yay! Because I don't want to miss anything. I mean, alternatively, we could try to... No, I think... I'm a little bit scattered. Yeah. I'm a little bit scattered. Did I get all of the ones? I think so. Hi, Alice! How's it going, bud? Oh, hold on. Ooh. Okay, now I can talk to you. I feel dwarfs before the interface. The orb spins impassively. Does Steven see me here? Hello! Hello, world. Tell about the hive. Ask about the hive. Something in my words or my voice provokes a sudden reaction from the great machine. Hive protocol. Contained. Boundary test. Pass. Directive. Iterate traveler designate. Contained iterate primordial. Is the hive really gone? I questioned the Alice, asking if the hive is truly gone. It says nothing. Demand to know. Hive array size equals... Oh my lord. What does that mean? Demand more answers, but I can feel my agency slipping away. Feel the push of the interface dismissing me. Oh. You make me go away, chat. I didn't realize how loud that was. I'll have to turn the sound down. Dismissed by Atlas. Give me a sec. There we go. Apply. Expedition, collect reward at 1,600. That's a good amount. Please, 3. New reward. Okay. Congratulations, traveler. All primary expedition goals complete. Your save will convert to a standard save. Okay. So let's go. this? I don't want to wave processing. I don't want the space truck right now. I need to find my ship. There it is. Because we're gonna go buy stuff with Quicksilver. And then we're gonna put ourselves in the new armor. And then I think we're gonna change saves. We're gonna change the saves. I do like this save. And I might keep it. I'm not decided. I think I just like this game in general. I know it's shocking. I'm playing a game I like. How could I ever? What streamer enjoys game? But yeah. What are all these? Oh. Don't do that. Bad. Ah, pathetic. Viking. And put. That's great, I'm not going. I'm not going. Can't make me too sticky. And do this. I think what I want to do is just we're gonna do Abandoned World, no starter ship, and see what. Are you the man with the Quicksilver? I don't remember. Synthesize exotic items. 3. Wait, this is not what I wanted to do. Hold on. No, you're not the man I want. The man I want is up here, isn't it? Hello. Never mind, you're not the person I want either. Where is the person I want? Expedition terminus. Might become my expedition save. I don't know how to get the stuff. I don't know how to get the stuff for this expedition. I'm a very silly person. Where is Quicksilverman? Hey, Helios. I'm gonna get good. Thanks for the nanites. Are you Quicksilverman? You're not Quicksilverman. You're also not Quicksilverman. But we can go ahead and do this. Look at us. Chat. Chad, look at us! We're getting so bulky! Oops. Why do I don't know that I like having toes on my feet. I don't know that I like having toesies on my feet. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Cause I feel like, well, that was very Transformer-esque, so I enjoy it from that, you know, perspective. Cause I am nothing if not a child who grew up watching Transformers. But I don't like the three toesies. I don't like them. I like all the rest of it. I like all the rest of it. Okay, we're gonna save. But that was our expedition done. It was so close too. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll probably keep that, like I said, as my expedition save. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do an abandoned universe ship run. Abandoned no starter ship run. We're probably not gonna get anywhere, but I think it would be fun. So if I there we go. There we go. Cause that way we get creature pellets immediately and we can have friends. I don't know how Ling we're Ling. Look, you can tell I have some brain problems today. I have brain problems today. Oh, look, we have Spaceman. We are Spaceman. The other thing we could do if we wanted to, that I'm not gonna do right now because I don't feel like it. I like that I couldn't even see that. At least that one I could see. So, as we did when we were hanging out with Goji and doing it, we're gonna pick a direction, we're gonna go in that direction, and we're not going to use the ship that the starship provided, because the challenge is not to. Yeah, we're just gonna go east. Wait. I was gonna go... Yeah, we're gonna go east. We're gonna go until we essentially find something larger to go after. We're also gonna fix our scanner immediately, because I learned from Goji that apparently I was cheating a little bit by not immediately fixing it. I don't know, man. on now. I just like this I was about to say this ship. I like this game a lot. And I'm very excited for Light No Fires. I don't think that I'm gonna be very... See, my worry about doing like dailies in this going forward, even though I'm really enjoying them, my worry is that people will expect me to be incredibly good at this game, which I don't think is gonna happen, because I don't have the oh, look at him, he's so small. Look at his tiny steppies. There, let me scan you. Thank you. Because they won't have... I mean, I am competent at the game, which is different from being good at the game. You know, I'm not gonna have that deep knowledge that people sometimes prefer. I will just have, you know... Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that and then the buried cache. I'm not going to become a No Man's Sky content creator. Like, I like it. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't like it. But I'm going to be remaining... you know, variety. Because that is my enjoyment. And I don't want to give people the wrong impression, thinking that, oh, mine being my joy. Oh, Ghostie just, you know, she just wants to be, wants to do that. Only No Man's Sky. No. We're gonna be searching mostly for houses, abandoned buildings. I don't think I'm good. I don't know. It's hard for me to admit if I'm good at anything. But it is a lot of fun for me to do these, and this kind of is a little bit like a good thing to have on while we're just chatting about things. Chatting. Because it allows me to have something to do. I've talked to you guys before about the fact that I get nervous is the wrong term, but I get antsy, I get restless. If I don't have anything to do with my hands while I'm talking to you guys. And that's not like a I don't think it's unusual. It's just that if I just sit here and chat with you guys, I am. You guys can't see my hand movements. Oh wait, there's a buried cache over there? Oh, abandoned cache. I mean, might as well, right? No! Like, you guys don't get to see my hands move, so it's kind of like not super enjoyable for you guys. Which is kind of why I like having something to do that you can see. Sorry, Yanni Possum. I can't help it, I gotta yawn. It's not like I didn't sleep well last night. I did. I actually had a really good sleep. But I wake up and had like so many thoughts. I think I'm accidentally heading south. Oh wow. Accidental south. I think it's good to have just a chill day today because it's been it's been more than 10 days since we've seen you. It's been a 10 day. It's, you know, it's just, it's one of those days that I think it's just nice to have company around. And yes, you guys are company. Take that. Take that, everyone. You guys are company for Ghostie. I don't get to see people. I don't get to see people with that option. Okay, we'll go for the abandoned cache that's close, and then because I actually still don't know what kind of galaxy we're in, like what the race is. Yeah. Okay, it is weirdly not doing desktop audio. Hi, we're back. Why is Ghostie having problems? I don't know. Everything decided to be a meme today, I guess. I'm trying to fix it. Don't worry, we'll get back to it. Okay. Okay, everything's good. We do have ads incoming, but if you are subscribed, if you have Twitch Turbo, a good ad blocker, or are watching over on YouTube, you will not be subjected to ads. There is so much delay, and I don't know how to fix this. If we go over here, hold on. How long does it take to get game sound? This is a little silly. So it's incredibly behind. Okay, now it's working a little better. Okay, good. We're good. We did it. We did it, chat. We did it. Ah! I'm proud of myself. Hello. Your possum fixed her audio issues before it became a problem. Okay, but there are ads incoming, so we're gonna go ahead and trigger those, and we're gonna chill and chat. Before we continue our expedition to find more ships. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna trigger ads. We're just gonna sit here and chat until the ads are done. I'll see everybody in ads in a second. I gotta say though, ads are a little bit disappointing lately. They're a little bit disappointing, and that doesn't make sense because you're like, well, they're ads. You're not supposed to want to see them. That's true. But the other day I was in a friend's chat and I was subjected to ads. And they were not very nice. They were not very nice, except for the ones with ice cream. They made me want ice cream. Ow! They made me want ice cream. I haven't gotten it yet. Maybe soon. TM. Maybe soon. Oh man. Man, summer is kind of like my least favorite time of the year because it gets so warm and I can't really do anything. So I'm stuck inside my house and my body's fighting me. And then all of my friends go places and I'm like, eh. Right, I scream like that. That pitiful tiny scream and go, eh. But yeah, if you guys get us to 1,300 followers, I get a burger and ice cream. And also, if you guys do it before the end of August, you get a karaoke stream. What? A karaoke stream by your very own person. It's true. True? What will I sing? Songs. I will sing songs. Theoretically. I guess I could try to sing Wallpaper, but I don't think that would do very well. I don't think that can be really sung. Well, you could sing about it though. I have a whole bunch of like jokey songs, but they're not complete. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Thank you so much for sitting through them. Real quick before we get back into the game, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who supports me over on Patreon, but more specifically, thank you to the people who support me at the $5 tier or more who are currently via sale. Platform Platypus, Winkle Bear, and Gojikins. Over on Patreon, you can support me for as little as $1 hair a month to get all of my posts. But if you support me the $5 tier or more, you get a shout out. You get any of my ebooks for no additional cost. You can just download them. I just like make them free for like no additional cost for $5 and more. And if you're the $15 tier or more, then you get your name on the back of the Luigi board. I will post pictures of the Luigi board and on the back, because we did actually the first time that we asked people or put people on the back of the Luigi board, it was during my Sabadona month to raise money to vacate my US citizenship. So we do actually already have some names on the back of the Luigi board. But you can have yours added if you support me at the $15 tier or more. I think there's one that's like ridiculously overpriced. It's like, you're giving this much money to an opossum. I don't know what extra I could do for that tier. I'm bad at incentives, guys. I'm real bad at incentives. This is why I was a really bad jewelry salesperson, because I'd be sitting there like, well, if they want it, they'll get it. And my manager was like, no, you have to make them want it. And I was like, that sounds like coercion. But yeah, you can, if you want to support this opossum, there are various ways to do so. You can cheer bits, which make fun noises. You can gift subs or subscribe yourself, which gives you or others the ability to not see ads on this channel. If you have Twitch Turbo and you watch, I get some money from that. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, then you have one Twitch subscription that you can give to any streamer that you want. And now I'm not saying you have to use it on me. I'm saying you should use it because when you use your Twitch subscription, like that you get from being an Amazon member, the Twitch Baker Man goes over to Jeffrey Bezos and he pulls out Jeffrey's wallet and he takes the money out of Jeffrey's wallet and he goes and gives it to your favorite streamer, or the one that you subscribe to with Twitch Prime. And if you want something physical in return for your support, we have books over on Twitch right now. If you want to see some links to the books, you can use !book in the chat, and you will see the two books I currently have out, which are Erasing Emma and Vede. I do have a new book that is going to come out hopefully sometime this year, fingers crossed. I'm not announcing the name or anything like that yet. This will be the sequel to Erasing Emma, and I'm super excited about it. But if you're like, Ghostie, I don't have any money, I just don't want to support you. Well, you're supporting by watching. Thank you so much. You can follow me here on Twitch, which gives you a little notification when your possum goes live, and it gets us a little bit more towards a burger and the Possible karaoke stream. You can subscribe over on YouTube, which I will appreciate a lot as well. You don't have to chat if you don't want to, but if you do, I appreciate you. But I appreciate my lurkers too. So thank you guys so much for supporting me in any way that you have. Now let's get back to the game. I need to work on my sales pitch. Because I've never been a very good salesman. I've never been a very good sales possum. Which again is why I did not thrive at the I was thinking about this the other day. Okay, so so this is related to being a sales possum, I promise. But I have never had, I think it's called crumble cookie, that is like the current big thing in like cookies or whatever. I've never had one, and I don't really want to, for a variety of reasons. Mostly because like everything I've heard about their cookies makes me, makes it seem unappetizing to me. But on top of that, hello buddy. Hold on. On top of that, when I used to work at a jewelry store, it was at a mall. We'll go try that salvage container after we get this buried cash. I used to work at a jewelry store in a mall, and it was one of the worst jobs I've ever had. I do not recommend that kind of a job. Just in general, it is not fun. I've had a variety of jobs where there's like somebody who gets mad at you for doing what you're supposed to do. Like at my first ever job where I was a waitress, one of my coworkers would often like get mad at me because if customers were sat in my section, she would say that I was stealing food from her daughter's mouth. So that was never fun. But the jewelry sales was just as bad on that end. Like one of my coworkers, when I worked at this jewelry shop, was pregnant, and so if you ever made a sale while she was also there, even if she was with another customer and made a sale with that other customer, you'd be like, you're just trying to stop me from being able to take care of my child. And we'd just be like, well, I would be like, Cause what do you say to that? You're doing the job that you're paid to do. But yeah. Anyway, that job was so stressful. We're at Corvax, so it's actually pretty good. I'm good with that. that means that if we find a portal, we don't need to do the special like Viking. We don't have to have a Viking dagger, which apparently you need if you are in a Viking system. Anyway, so that place was so stressful. I had a really cool assistant manager. I think she was very nice. And I hope that she is doing well. I have not talked to anybody from that job since I left. But what I used to do at that job just to make it through the day, because we were in a mall, and the mall food court had a Great American Cookie store. So on my lunch breaks, I would get something that was lunch, right? And then I would get one of those cookies. It's like 2 cookies, and in between them is a huge amount of icing. And that would help me get through the day. That would help me get through the day, because usually the other thing is, right, I'm left-handed, and that doesn't seem like a big deal, except where I lived, where I grew up. It was incredibly evangelical fundamentalist, and in that area, a lot of people still believed that being left-handed was a sign that you served the devil. So there were multiple people who screamed that they didn't want the devil to get anything near their ticket or whatever, their repair ticket, their jewelry. I did not know what to do with that. I was a little possum. I didn't know what to do with that. Oh, scanner module. No, I'm not doing anything Corvette-wise. Screw you. Oh wait, over there? But yeah, it was not pleasant. It was generally unpleasant to work where I worked. And that was one of the ways that I was able to get through it. But I think that because of that, I would... Are you for ship? Greater frequencies. I think because I done that, I kind of got my fill of incredibly sugary giant cookie. Hi, Mega Bronson, how's it going? I don't think I would enjoy doing something like getting a crumble cookie. Also, I heard that so it's a Mormon company, right? Which, like, okay, we're trying not to be jerks about other people's religion. That's fair, but just don't want to support the church. I don't want to. I have no desire to do that. hope you're having a good day, Mega Bronson. Take me to smart. My snail's got humor. She's a sniggle at a funeral. Knows every snail's disapproval. Should have smushed her snoomer. If the Snevins ever did speak, he's their last true snout piece. Every sun did get more bleak. A fresh noise in each week. We were born to snick. Heard them snay it. My snurch offers no absolute. She tells me worship in the snail room. The only Snevin I'll be sent to is when I'm so alone with you. We were born to snick, but I love it. Sleep with a spotty, that's not fun. But I understand. I am also a little bit EP. Which, if you're here often, you know that's not unusual. Not unusual for Ghostie to be EP. No Man's Sky is really good. Yeah, I enjoy a lot of it. We just finished the current community expedition on a different save. So I was really enjoying it myself. And then we started a new save. We started a new save to do a no ship run in an abandoned system. I've never completed a no ship run, but I figure I want something that is gonna be like our new daily. And so I don't know what to look for here. Oh, okay, and then this gives us something to move towards. But we're doing a little challenge. I think that's gonna be our new daily where we make a little bit of progress. Sorry, my voice is kind of fucked. I know that's not new either. My voice is always a little fucked. It's just weather. I'm not properly optimized for survival, you see. This is definitely one of those games that is very much, it's a game that they just keep giving us more, and at some point you kind of hope that they'll let you pay a little bit for the more, because they keep putting out free expansions, which is great, and we love that, right? Like, that is something we want. But at the same time, you know, I bought this game like 10 years ago. I bought this game 10 years ago, so no. Thank you. So it's like, can I give you a little bit more? A little bit more than $10, like $20 when it really is? And they, of course, are like, no. We will be probably, I almost said eating. We'll be eating the new game that they put out. No, we will probably play the new game that they put out. When they do, it's gonna be a co-op fantasy, and instead of it being multiple like galaxies and worlds and stuff, it's gonna be one big world. Hi, B-Fan, how's it going? Possums in space! Possum space program. I think it'll be good. Especially because they tend to try out various systems that they want to implement in No Man's Sky. So I think that this is a good testing ground for them, and also it's a good way for us to be like, oh yeah, actually I'll probably really enjoy that new game when it comes out. Also, I want to remind you guys that, okay, so we're live today. Today is Wednesday. We're not usually live on Wednesday. I was live today instead of yesterday, because yesterday was super warm. Super warm, and Ghostie was sad about it. So that's why we're not live yesterday, but we are live today. And then we won't be live tomorrow, but we will be live on Friday because we will be playing Minecraft on a community server that someone else set up. So I'm nervous about it because like Minecraft is one of those games that I used to really dislike but also like at the same time. I liked it because the gameplay loop can be good. I disliked it because I get very overwhelmed. I get very overwhelmed. If somebody just plops me in a world and was like, okay, do whatever, I'm like, no, but I need something to shoot for. I think that's why this game does better for me than a lot of sandbox games, just because I have so much stuff I could go for. This is very much a you can do whatever you want sort of situation. But I feel like it is one of those games that doesn't force you down a path that you don't want to do. Send a whole bunch of marsupials and possums. Possums are marsupials though. But no, I very much like this game more than Minecraft. We're gonna be playing Minecraft on Friday, and I'm nervous about it just because like it's a group thing, and there's some people I know in it that are really cool, but most of the people I don't know them. The people I know in it that are cool, one of them is Joanna Hexon, who is the person who set it up. And then another person is Dory Dreamweaver, who is another author VTuber, which I think is really cool. So I mean, ultimately I will have fun on Friday. I'll have fun no matter what. I'm gonna go in there with the goal to make a hovel, an opossum hovel. And, I don't know if I'm gonna have like a big plan for what to do. or if it's just gonna be like, oh, I'm going to tiny house for a possum, and that's gonna be it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then Saturday is gonna be a lot of fun because Saturday we have a Far Far West collab. We get to play Far Far West with our friends. Look, snack time is important. 2 minutes to snack time. The food that I'll be eating soon. Snack time. Snack time. A rusty polarizer. One day I will have... One day, okay, one day eventually I'll have the courage to actually record some of my yay, power's back, let's go! Boys, so I hope you're having a good day. I'm glad your power's back. But yeah, one day I'll have the courage to record some of my silly songs. Well, part of it's the courage, right? But part of it is also the money to pay somebody to make it sound good. Ooh, nice. What lunch? I'm gonna sneeze. Never mind, I'm not gonna sneeze. Yeah, I think we'll probably do fried chicken wrap with cucumber. Oh, that sounds great. Glad you had a good lunch. Probably shoot for around 2 hours today. Because I am a little bit low energy and I would like to stop myself from getting too in the weeds, you know? Ooh. Bye, so thank you for stretch. Oh god. Oh god. No. No. Why do you hate? One second, chat. Second. Thank you for that hydrate. Thank you for watching your streamer. My body's angry at me. It's not. Oh my lord! What is that? Yeah, my body's not gonna want us to keep going, so we are gonna stop at around 2 hours, which I'm a little sad about because I having fun. With Corbac's echoes, knowledge paves the way to understanding of probability. The Atlas spoken fragments. The Atlas interfaces are their shadows. The monoliths are their scattered children. Together they convey the wisdom of the infinite. They must be understood. Language! Yay! I do language over knowledge of the past because typically knowledge of the past will try to take me off world and we can't really do anything about that. Mobility spicy O2. Oh my lord. Yeah, my body is very unhappy with the decision to move it all, really. It's like, hey, how about we make your hips straighten out and then your back try to bend the wrong way? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? And I'm like, no. And it's like, yeah. Alright, I need to do that. But yeah, ultimately, I am enjoying playing this game. I think it's a fun time, especially since I've gotten more used to it now. I've gotten more used to it, so I end up enjoying it a lot better. One of the things I've noticed is that if I play a game that, even if it's multiplayer possible, if I play a game... Oh. That's broken shit that I can't do anything with. Oh wait, there's one more I need to get rid of. Where are you? I've noticed that if I play a game that is multiplayer at the start, I don't understand kind of like what the point of it is. Or if I haven't attempted it or a game like it before, I will get incredibly frustrated and come to really dislike it for a time because I'll try to play it with friends and I will get overwhelmed and then I'll be upset. And that's just not fun for me. Not fun for most people I used to play with either. I've gotten a lot better at understanding what is important in these kinds of things and what isn't. I've gotten a lot better at understanding what I'm supposed to do and how to work as a team. Which, I think unsurprisingly, I used to have a lot of problems with. Not in that I didn't like people, but more in that because of the incorrect way I was socialized, I didn't understand how to work with people. I always wanted to, but I didn't know what I was doing wrong or why. And because they were typically normal social conventions that I was somehow breaking in various ways. I just, like, I would try to get people to explain, and they just would be like, well, no, it's this. And I'd be like, oh, okay. I very much remember when I was in grade 7, I want to say. And there were kids playing wall ball. And I didn't understand what wall ball was. And for those of you who don't know what wall ball is, it essentially is a game where you throw the ball at a wall, and there are a whole bunch of different rules depending on who you're playing with and all that. Well, I had never played it. I had never really heard of it either. And I was confused because some of my classmates had asked me to play with them, but I didn't know the rules, and so I did something. I don't even remember what I did. I did something against the rules, and they were annoyed with me because, like, what do you mean you don't know this? And I remember getting so angry and so sad. I just started crying. Because, I didn't understand what I was doing wrong, and nobody would explain it to me. And that's what life's been like for a long time, so learning to play a game that other people already have grounding in used to be incredibly difficult for me, because I would be like desperate to not make them upset, but I also wanted to play, but I didn't know how I was supposed to play. And because my parents really did not support me doing collaborative or team-based things, that was something that for a long time was difficult. It's still a little bit scary, because it's like I don't wanna screw everything up for people. But it's gotten better over time, because I can do things like practice games beforehand, or get really into a certain type of game, which will then obviously lead me to being able to understand more of that in the future. Now, that is an incredibly long way to say that I was just fairly consistently a very confused possum. Consistently confused. But I'm a lot better now. In fact, I'm very proud of myself for how far I've come. I I'm very proud that you guys come back often enough. Cause I don't know, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy playing games and chatting with you guys. I hope that it makes your days better too. At least a little bit. I understand if it doesn't, but you know. A girl can dream. That's a rock, but it kind of looks like a ship a little bit. But yeah, I remember like when GTA 5 first came out. I'm just getting all of these smash whatevers. You don't even need. I remember when GTA 5 came out and I, for a long time, could not play with other people, even on the online. And it wasn't because like, oh no, I don't have a setup that works for it. No, it was that I would get actively annoyed because I didn't know what the rules were, the rules of engagement, the rules of anything. You know what? I'll never have to worry about a GTA again because I'm not playing GTA 6. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Not playing that ish. Besides, we're gonna go real deep into the Remedyverse when it come out. When Control 2 comes out. I'm super excited about that. What I might do, because I do want to play through Control again before we start Control 2, so what I might do is spend basically all of September doing that. Like that'll be our main, like Control 1 will be our main game for September, and then we can roll right into Control 2. So we will have everything fresh on our minds. I'm super excited about it. I'm not really good at being a fan of things. And to say that is a little bit silly, I gotta say. Like to be like, well, I'm not good at being a fan, you understand. But it's not that I don't like things, it's more just that it's hard for me to get settled into something hard enough to want to know about it, I guess. Because I do love a lot of different fiction stuff and a lot of different, you know, things in general. Sorry, my jaw got really tight there. It's just, I think it's difficult for me to really focus on something that another person made without wanting to add on or express my own opinions on it. Which is probably annoying to most people. Really. I get that for most people, fandom especially is kind of the main way that they engage with creativity in general. I just because one, and this is probably a flaw on my side, but one of the things I enjoy the most about things is dissecting them. I love dissecting things that I love. I do. I know that sounds a little silly. But it's stuff like why I oh, another unknown building. It's stuff like why I get very invested in something and then I get sad because I've invested all my time in it, and then when I look a little bit closer, it's not as well structured as I'd hoped it was. Or it doesn't. The other part of it is that stories, there is something called authorial intent. That is, whoever's created the story or whoever has made whatever piece of media, they've made it with a purpose. Whether, like, generally, whether they've known it or not, they have. And when I was young, my parents taught me that that's not a real thing. They taught me that you should never have an aim in making a story because it should be whatever, you know, well, specifically whatever God wanted, but, you know, fuck that guy. Yeah. Analyze data log. Will it help me? What is it? Nanites? It's just nanites? But yeah, my parents are very kind of like anti deeper thought into something, even though they claim that, even though they did it quite a lot themselves. Like, one of the pastimes as a family was deconstructing movies we'd seen. So I'm not entirely sure how that all works, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. But so I enjoy doing that whole analyzing and paying attention to the details of a story. That does mean that sometimes my takeaway of a story is incredibly different than the authorial intent. Like, if we take my favorite whipping boy of this recently, Alien, then you can understand that that story was made essentially to talk about, well, to be a good horror film, but then also to instill a similar fear in men as in women for specifically sexual assault, because if you look at the facehugger design, it is meant to engender that fear. But in the addition of the later works of, like, evil corporations and all of that. Though I think it has a lot of very good things to say, and also on reflection, the necessity almost of depicting certain things as silly or incompetent is a little bit important, because one of the ways that you remove the power from an idea is you satirize it. You make fun of it. It's one of the reasons why evil is shown as incompetent. Because, you know, if you internalize evil as something that is incompetent, that's silly, that's dumb, then you're not going to want to do it. Generally speaking, people don't like perceiving the things that they do as dumb. And it's why it's the most effective way for a that was a buried cache, but okay. To tear down a person's belief or anything in themselves is to depict it as silly. But, and so in doing things like depicting, for instance, the company as silly or as incompetent, it kind of puts in the viewer's mind a little bit surreptitiously that I don't think surreptitious was the word I meant to use, but I can't think of what word I meant to use there, so I'm just gonna go with it. The idea of a mega corporation being a dumb idea, a dumb, evil, baseless idea, right? And that is generally where we're meant to sit as viewers and as people who enjoy that franchise. That is the authorial intent. And then you get motherfuckers like me who are sitting there going, okay, but like what logistically, how does this work? And I'm the problem in that case. I'm also the solution, because I understand why I'm being a problem. But it is fun. And I think it's also because I tend to lean so hard on logic that I don't enjoy when things seem wrong to me on some level. Even if, let's be fair, like, I'm not the poster child of everything being logical in a fictional setting. I try my best, but at some point the story's got a story. I think it's difficult as well because one of my intentions with my story is to kind of express a little bit of what it feels like to exist in this kind of screwed up perception of reality. And that can be difficult because I don't think a lot of people are interested in knowing. But I gotta hope, you know, you gotta hope. Matthew Diamond. Okay, there's another ad incoming, which means we are at the end. We're at the end. Grab, no. And that should hopefully proc a save. No, it did not. If I go there. I'm gonna snooze the ads. I don't want to have you guys have ads if we're ending so soon. Also, stop raids for the next hour. Man, I wanted to hear a save point. A save point. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about authorial intent and things associated with that lately, and how sometimes authorial intent kind of gets in the way of the story, depending on the person. I mean, there are authors who I used to like their stuff, and then I find out more about them as a person, I'm like, fuck you. So it's not always a good thing. And sometimes I worry that that's gonna be me someday. That you know, I'll put out all these things and people will be like, yeah, that's pretty good, and then one day I'll just be like, actually though, it's not gonna save. That's fine. That's fine. We'll have this be our new daily where we come and do a little bit on the save, and then we'll keep going on whatever game we do. The exceptions being like collab stuff. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I know today was a chiller day where we're just, you know, not really doing much. But yeah, I will see you guys on Friday for some Minecraft. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Eat something delicious, hug someone you love. Let's see, who will I send you to? How many people live? I'll send you over to Archer, who's a fellow opossum. Okay. Alright, chat. Eat something delicious, hug someone you love. I hope to see you next time, but until then,